Hey everybody, it's Hylian Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards. In this episode, we are going to finish up Shiverstar once and for all. Stage 3 of Shiverstar, the shopping mall. And this is the kind of shopping mall that nobody would want to shop in, wouldn't you say? And you'll see why once we go inside here. Well, at least not in the beginning. Well, actually, no. Kind of the beginning of it. These conveyor belts are oddly placed. Well, yeah, I probably should still say that because I mean, if people can't jump that high, then how would they even get to them? I mean, yeah, sure, this is kind of position that typically escalators would be in, but not when they're installed like this. I mean, like the way that people just have to jump up to reach them, and if people can't really jump that high, then how can they even reach them? What's the point? Of course, Kirby can get up there because of the fact that he can just puff himself up and, you know, just fly. And there is an early crystal shard that's right up there. Very easy to get. You can just clearly see it right over there. It's one of the easiest crystal shards to get here. Despite the fact this is one of those later levels, and this is where things get a little bit challenging, but nope. Easy crystal shard is easy. Let's go inside this elevator here. And yeah, the kind of shopping mall that nobody wants to be in. There are a lot of dangers here, and of course, if this actually did happen in real life, then it would have been out of business. Well, people actually sue the company that made this mall. Or just built it, actually. Ooh, gotta be careful here. I know that one of the later crystal shards has some sort of puzzle that's kind of similar to the one in the last stage in Rockstar. Of course, this one may not be as tedious as the other one, because you don't need some sort of copy ability to get through with it. And yeah, I actually had attempted to do that, but that's not doing a goddamn thing, because you just had to cut off the those strings in order to actually kill them. Trying so hard not to go for the, over that bit of awkward silence here. I mean, I'll probably have more to say once we get through the stage, but as of right now, there's just nothing much going on. Oh yeah, cannons. Yeah, why would there be cannons in a shopping mall? Are they really... Do they really hate their customers so much? That's really bad customer service here, wouldn't you say? Alright, so yeah, this mini-boss, pretty simple to kill. I mean, you can't really cut the string. You just either need to inhale these guys or just use your copy ability. And we got this crystal shard here, and here's a puzzle. So, what Adeline will do here is that she's going to be painting the these fruits here. And what you have to do in the next room is that you have to press down the switches in the correct color in which the fruits are. So the first one is peach, which would be pink. I always thought peaches are kind of orangish, but whatever. The grapes are purple, and yeah, the last one was lemon. Sorry for starting there for a bit, but yeah, the last one was lemon, so that would be yellow. And just like with the other puzzle and the last stage of Rockstar, it does randomize, so you do need to just like all the fruits that she paints will randomize, or she actually draws, not necessarily paint. They all randomize, so hopefully a lot of you will know the color of those fruits, and you can just get those right. Could also be coconuts. I think there's also cherry or apple. I don't know. Of course, you do have to just pay close attention to what those fruits would be. If you probably might recognize those, the shapes of the fruits, or what they actually are. But that's how the puzzle goes. Just make sure you get the colors right, which would be the color of those fruits, and then you get your crystal shard. Now, I'm using the stone and needle copy ability because in the next stage we're gonna need that kind of copy combo ability for that one crystal shard. And as a matter of fact, in the next stage we're gonna go to, we actually do need not one but two of those combos for crystal shards. Thankfully, no. Okay. Well, I somehow had a brain fart there. Thankfully, though, the that next stage actually does have that those copy abilities for the second crystal shard. I wasn't so sure if that was the case for the first one, so that's why I decided to just get those copy abilities in this stage. Just get it a little earlier. Yeah, these cans right here, in this room, in a shopping mall like this, yeah, not my kind of shopping mall. Ironically enough, I don't even go to the mall that much. I mean, sometimes I do. I mean, I actually kind of do like malls, but I'm not one of those kind of guys that, like, just get overly fascinated with shopping malls. Typically for what teenagers are. I mean, yeah, it is kind of considered a teenage paradise, but, you know. I mean, malls are pretty nice, but I'm not overly fascinated towards them. I mean, sometimes you gotta know the layout for them as well, but, you know, I'm just not too, I just don't get way too excited about that, honestly, but, you know, that's just me. So then, this stage here, the shopping mall is done at long last, because we don't want to go there if it has that many dangers, and now we have a factory stage. Yeah, maybe it'll make a little bit of sense, because, at the stage selection screen, then it's a bit metallic there, so of course there might be a factory stage, but if it's supposed to be a snowy stage, then, or I mean, if Shiverstar is supposed to be some sort of snowy level, then some people would say it can be kind of out of place, but, whatever. This music here is really intense, though. I mean, the music here that's actually called, well, it has like a few different names, as Studying the Factory and Factory Inspection, or, what was it, Researching the Factory? Or no, I think it was a Factory Investigation. That's what it's actually called. I don't need this anymore, because I just got that crystal shard that we need. The, stone and drill cutter. I really do like this music, though. It just has a really feeling of intimidation, of, like, you know, like something's about to happen, like something's just going on here. It just has a bit of has a little intense feeling. I like it like that. It's really nice. Hello there, Mr. Hammer Rate Faces. Because you hammer robots have rate faces. This age itself does get pretty creepy here, and it's a little bit disturbing as well, which we will see later on. Well, probably in the next room. I mean, those robots here are probably one thing because of their rate faces. You'll be seeing those a lot, so it does get pretty creepy here. And yeah, this King Dedede section can get a little bit repetitive because you're going across this conveyor belt, but you have to watch out for those rate-faced robots with the hammers. You actually do have to wait for them. But at least we made it to the exit here. But yeah, kind of a repetitive section here. And this room right here. This is where I start going like, what the fuck is going on? Well, what are they doing to this hippo? And this, some sort of bird. This is where things get really disturbing here. You see these animals in these little capsules. Like, somebody's trying to experiment on them, and I'm just going to like... What the fuck is going on? Why are you doing this to the animals? What are you doing? This can't be. There's even a cat in there. What? I don't understand what's going on. What kind of blasphemy is this? And what the hell is that right there? Yeah, it just gets very weird from here on out. So, anyway. The next crystal shard that we're going to be getting, you do need the Cutter and Spark copy ability, which you can see right here in this little cage. After you defeat this mini-boss, that is. Which is one of those bird enemies with... that just shit out these fire rocks right here. Takes a little bit of patience, though, because that bird does pass through. And you do not want to... Well, there's lava right here, obviously enough. I like how all the walls here have these little jigsaw puzzles right here. Which you can see. Look at those jigsaw puzzles. Maybe Banjo-Kazooie was there because of all these jiggies here? Probably not. But, anyway. So after that's said and done, I didn't really mean to do that. That was kind of stupid of me. But after that's done, let's get this crystal shard. And then we just float all the way back up. Yeah, you can't really float while you're using this lightsaber-esque weapon here. Look at this laser sword. Now, this part here can get pretty nerve-wracking, and this is where you'll be waiting on for your chance, because you really don't want to get crushed here. And yeah, if you haven't noticed that in the previous room my life counter was 2, but now it's down to 1. Because of all the editing I had to do, I actually did die in the stage a few times. I screwed up here, so I didn't want to show that off, so I did have to edit out my screw-ups. So I do have to apologize in advance. I just didn't really want to make you guys cringe with all these deaths here. But yeah, this is... I really do get nervous here whenever I just wait for the moment to find a safe spot, so that way I wouldn't get crushed. But you know, there are times when you do have to hurry and get to a safe spot before the walls, before this completely crushes you. And you know, it does get pretty tight here. Like it just feels like you will almost get crushed. So this is where things get really tight, and you want to hurry and get to a safe spot right away. I do believe this is the last room, though. I think. After that, then we'll just be done with this creepy place. All of you are getting tired of these rate faces right here. Actually, you know what? I like to call this Rate Face Factory because of all these faces here. Yeah, let's give it that kind of name. Wait, actually, no, I remember. This isn't the last room. That's right, I was completely ignoring that, that one crystal shard. That is actually in this room. But this is the last room, as a matter of fact. So I wasn't exactly thinking that, about that last crystal shard. I think it's in this section, if I'm right. No, that's just a sirloin. But I think it's in this section right here. There it is. Luckily, I did get the crystal shard, but unfortunately, I wasn't really fast enough to get up there, so I still got killed by the by that there. And yeah, there's a lot of these enemy placements here, especially those I haven't really noticed these robots here. Ugh. It's really creeping me out here. It really is. It's just... Ugh. But we're pretty much done with this stage now, so, I was really low on health, so let's go ahead and aim for that maximum tomato that's right here. Of course, it doesn't really mean anything because I actually did, edit out, my, loss against this boss right here that we're about to face. So then, this boss right here, we have a, robot boss, which doesn't really make much sense in the Shiver Star. Yeah, this level is kind of weird, though. I mean, it just starts off as a snowy stage, but then we go right to a city. And then we're fighting against a giant robot here, so... Anyway, this boss right here is called HRE, I think? Well, he actually has two names for each of his two phases, or both his forms. Both of them start with HR, but... I think it's HRE. I'll have to correct myself on this one. I can't really remember off the top of my head on what the name of this boss is, but... Anyway, quite simple enough. He has quite a few attacks. He has the Bitch Slap that you want to watch out for. Whenever he does those kind of attacks, then just spit out those rockets that are right here, and then just spin them right out, or just launch them right to his arms, and that's how you attack him. So yeah, those two attacks, like with his arms, like he would just clap his arms, and then he'll just try to bitch slap you. That's what it really does look like that. Oh, and he has a laser right here that you want to watch out for as well. And you actually want to be quick about that too, because if you don't hurry enough, if you don't hurry enough to try to avoid it, then yeah, you'll get hit by the laser. And now on to phase 2. So he's gonna so what he does is that he launches that torpedo, which you have to inhale this this part right here. And then the underside is actually the weak spot that you want to attack. And he'll try to pinch you with his with those pincers that he has now. And he has some sort of attack. Yeah, this attack right here. Make sure you go right to the very front, and I think he'll... Yeah, he's still going to hit you that in the process anyway. But you definitely do not want to go to the very end right here, because you'll be going behind him, and these the floors right here will collapse, and that will increase chance of you falling down and dying as well. And it is very tedious to try to get back to the to his front here, because this is an auto-scrolling part right here, so you want to be careful with that. But as long as you know what you're doing, then you should be fine. So after that, we have officially defeated HR, whatever letter it is, and there's our crystal shard. And let's see what we have here. Oh my god! It's that planet from the intro cutscene. That's Ribbon's homeworld. Ugh. Looks terrible right now. Well, I guess we're pretty much about to get to our final level. Ah, oh, Kirby, you poor thing. Getting trampled by your friends here after being tripped over. It's like they're just more concerned about going to the next stage than Kirby after he's tripped over. They just trample over him. You poor soul. So, anyways, we finally made it, guys. Level 6 Ripple Star. We have made it to Ribbon's homeworld. And we see that it looks very shitty right now because of it being infected with dark matter. As we saw in the intro cutscene of all the dark matter concealing it. And, yeah, that's actually what we were trying to go for. Just, you know, aside from recovering all the crystal shards, we also have a Ripple Star to worry about. So then, We finally made it. The last level in the, well, probably wouldn't say last level, but I would say the penultimate level, because, spoiler alert, there is actually another level we'll be getting to after this one, which would be the final level. But for now, we have this level to get through. So then, we will see what lies ahead in Ripple Star, and we will see how the inhabitants, I can't speak today. The inhabitants are doing, as well as the Fairy Queen. Maybe they're still fine. Maybe they somehow got possessed by dark matter and they turned evil. But who knows? We'll probably see about that. So, anywho, next time on Let's Play Kirby 64, we are going to enter Ripple Star and see what we will do with all the dark matter here. If we will purge the world of that, we'll just have to see about it. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. So, stay tuned until then.